2023 is on target to be the hottest year on record. Climate catastrophes are only increasing in number and intensity. Canada saw the worst wildfire season ever, 14 million hectares burned. And yet expectations for serious climate action in Dubai are under a cloud just 2 days before this year's COP28 summit begins.
Can the world cut emissions in half?
As head of this year's climate talks, the CEO of the United Arab Emirates national oil company, Sultan Al Jaber, has tried to reassure participants he's serious about climate change.
I want everyone to know that we have the full political will to support a successful COP28.
Skepticism among climate advocates has turned to serious mistrust after leaked documents suggested the UAE is using the gathering to promote oil and gas deals around the world.
It is completely inappropriate for countries to use their presidency roles to be pushing private deals. And it is egregious when the deals that they're pushing are for fossil fuel expansion projects.
The documents obtained by the Centre for Climate Reporting include talking points on oil and gas development for 15 countries. Canada was not one of them. Meantime, a new UN report this month found major producers are on course to increase oil and gas production through 2030, and that does include Canada.
Governments can't keep pledging to cut emissions under the Paris Agreement and then greenlighting huge fossil fuel projects.
Companies operating in Canada are producing more oil and gas, even though all of the world's climate scientists have said that is incompatible with avoiding irreversible climate catastrophe.
Still, COP28 will be deemed a success by many if there is an agreement by the nearly 200 countries to phase out fossil fuels.
Now I close the vote.
This week, the European Parliament called for such a deal.
In Dubai, I will advocate tirelessly for a global phase-out of unabated fossil fuels.
But the first task facing the UAE this week may be to dispel doubts that the hosts of the climate summit have a hidden oil agenda. Eric Sorensen, Global News, Toronto.